MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wong is retired, and there's one away. So one out and nobody aboard. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Avisail.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. No. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Yelich, the runner at first with two gone. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Catches the corner. Got him looking. Brewers strand one. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. Bounce it to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Freeman will head to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Fouled off. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. Fastball well outside.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
In is Jorge Soler. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
King able to track it down for the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick. 2nd inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Narvaez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
That is good. The 3rd baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next, it'll be Daniel Vogelback. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Escobar, base runner at first with 1 out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Freeman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
In now, Brandon Woodruff. Fouled away. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back to Truist Park following this. Lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Adam Duvall.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
2-0 to count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next, here is Travis d'Arnaud. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. The 2-2.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Dansby Swanson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 9th.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Fried. And now the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton.
And now the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. One and 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
1 ball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in once again is Eddie Rosario. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer.
Shut down other than that.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Again, a 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 3-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fouled away. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Austin Riley would be next. Fouled off. 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the first pitch.
No.
Set and the 1-0 pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-0.
Ball.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they're up 1-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
first pitch on its way. And he takes ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in is Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Popped up. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. So 1-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. High in the air out to center field. Duvall is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Jorge Soler.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back to Truist Park following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Daniel Vogelbach. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Duvall is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Brandon Woodruff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting his pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Behind 0-2 now. One and two to the Brewers pitcher. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby.
First delivery to him.
Swanson.
And that misses for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Swanson, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
No.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Max Fried. Softly hit down the line. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Fried, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounder down the line at third. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Digging in next, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
Down, ball 4.
And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in will be Ozzie Albies. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1.
Ball outside.
Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Colton Wong now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1. Bald strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now at the plate, here is Willie Adames. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
High. No ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line down the left field line. This will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Adames leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Ball.
And that misses. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So stepping in is Narvaez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 0-1 offering fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Brad Boxberger enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Jorge Soler.
No, that's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next, it'll be Adam Duvall. No hits to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Riley at second. Soler on at first with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1, here it is. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Escobar standing in. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to bat, Daniel Vogelbach. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
Ball.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Lorenzo Cain, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. First delivery to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
A.J. Minter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Colton Wong will stand in. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set, now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
No strike.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Daniel Norris gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 32, Daniel Norris.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Arcia.
He's set and the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hit to short. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So here is Eddie Rosario, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Boy, Giro, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
2-0 to count.
2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Can't keep that one fair. This is skied into short left center. After it is Yelich. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up, Ozzie Albies. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ball 2 now.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
From the stretch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
One and 0. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The set and the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Into the box, Willie Adames. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now here's the first offering.
That's down.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0.
3 high. Playing 11.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. A cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. So next to hit is Avisail Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
In now, Narvaez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Eduardo Escobar would be next. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 2-1 Milwaukee. Devin Williams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit
The right
next.
fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on the way.
Ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the
Now
out.
batting, center fielder.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 0-1.
No. Ball.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Guillermo Heredia come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38, Guillermo Heredia.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the third out. One left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 2-1. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Daniel Vogelbach is on deck. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Once again a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Daniel Vogelbach's next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses 1-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2.
Down is full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So now into the box is Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
From the stretch, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eddie Rosario. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 5.
Next to hit, Freddie Freeman in his career against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Now the 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's not easy to win a game, but particularly when you only get 4 hits. But that's what good teams do when they play good baseball. It's not all about getting hits. It's about pitching, defense, and base running, and they did those areas quite well in this one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Daniel Norris is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.